first question that I'm always really curious about, and I guess, Jake, you went through it. Heather, you were adjacently going through it. But like, Jake, what was it that motivated you to sign up for the thing?
So I had two pressing motivations. The first one is that I could see that I was spending too much time trying to figure out what I was doing, or moving from thing to thing, or just taking on so much and being flustered by the fact that I had taken on so much that I couldn't get things done. And so there were times where I'd find myself just completely paralyzed by, I have all this to do and I don't know what to do and I don't even know how to start it. And so it was I'd heard you talk, I'd heard you or read your posts on LinkedIn. I'd seen all this information about how effective scheduling and being properly motivated and being able to, well, do the damn thing was, how helpful it was. And so I was really motivated to let me do this and see if I can't figure out a way to be more intentional about my work and my scheduling and see what effect that has. The second reason and my second motivation for doing it is sitting to my left. And I think there was a lot of her seeing from me, like how scattered I was, and knowing from being the boss and from running the business that she could see where things were falling apart that I couldn't see because I was in it. And so she also was like, and I was like, I want to take the time to do this workshop. She said, yes, absolutely. We'll carve that out of our work schedule because we will reap benefits greater than the time you lose to go to the event.
Wow.
All of that is accurate.
I love it. I love it. And I love that you're like, both of y'all are here because, like, for real, for so many times we had one couple that they were both in the same session. I was like, maybe we should put y'all in separate sessions. And they're like, no, this is fine. Like, and they, because the other partner suffers, right? Like, it doesn't matter if when people are overloaded, something gets neglected. And if anybody's like me, guess who gets neglected first? The people closest to me.
Yes. Well,
okay.
And like the two of us, with the way Archer is set up and the way we work, it's really like the two of us are the business.
Yes.
And so one person can't carry that load. Makes sense? Yeah. So, being effective and intentional about it, about how we schedule our work, is critical, because otherwise we just flat won't succeed.
And so you suffered through 4 hours, and you mentioned a little while ago about like this should have reap some kind of reward. Did you get anything out of it?
Yes. Unabashedly and unequivocally, yes. And I think the things that I gained out of it, first off, I gained a really awesome tool with Trello. And so the Trello board that I had, that we got as part of that session, has become my go-to. I started off with, really and truly it has, because I started off with making a schedule on paper, and then I moved it over to OneNote, and it was like breaking my day into like 2-hour blocks, into 4, like early morning, late morning, early afternoon, late afternoon. And I would then take everything I had and scatter it out through that. Now it's, instead of being time-based, it's task-based.
Yes.
And so that is, and I can look at those tasks and go, that's a lot. This is not too much. So I have I know I can, which are my quick hitters. I'm tracking the curveballs when they come in. And so, and I've expanded the original board over into, now I have a weekly planning board that is, I plan out all my days for the week. I move them over to the daily board, and then I do them.
Yeah.
And it's just perfect. I mean, and there are tweaks. I keep, trying to figure out little ways to do automations and other tweaks and stuff that will just, I'm to the point where I'm like reducing the time it takes on the mundane tasks of doing the planning.